Good evening, lovely tubers. White Mexican back in for another deck profile / deck update. This, of course, is going to be with my Kashtira build. Went to a very small, extremely humble 6-player locals tournament today. Ended up getting second place. The matchups were as follows. It was only 3 rounds. First round was against Centurion. That was a flat-out loss. We only did 2 games, lost both games, so that was a loss, my only loss for round 1. Round 2 was a cash mirror. We went to 3 games. I ended up winning that. We went to time. The opponent cash player, he took a really long time. We only had 10 minutes for game 3, and he took a really long turn. Essentially almost the whole 10 minutes for his turn, because he was obviously going first, and he ended up going full board, full combo, and then he ended up ending on the Red Eyes burn card, XYZ, and we ended up just going to time, so we rolled the dice, and he lost to the dice, not to me, but to the dice. So I ended up taking round 2, and then round 3 was against a Labyrinth player. That was also 3 games, but I ended up beating him pretty outright in game 3. We went to time in round 3, and he had 100 life to, I believe I had full 8k, so that was an outright win. Really good game, though. All the players were really solid and really cool dudes, and I was happy to cop second place. So I won. It was 9 credit total, so we got 1 OTS $5 entry, got us 1 OTS. They had old OTS, we got OTS 20. For getting second place, I got 9 credits, so I ended up spending it on the 2 Age of Overlord. And then because I got second place, I got 4 additional OTS 20s. So 5 OTS 20s, 2 first edition Age of Overlord. Pretty cool. I'm going to open up those for you guys here shortly. Really quick, if you guys aren't familiar with my videos, this is the build that I've been running for about 2 weeks now. I'm pretty satisfied with it. There is some slight change in the side deck for the traps that I'll go over when I get to the side deck. But for the main deck, monsters is going to be 1 Ogre, 1 Scareclaw, 3 Shifter, 3 Ash, 3 Rise Heart, 3 Fenrir, and 3 Unicorn. For the main deck magic cards, 1 Called By, 1 Terraforming, 3 Planet, 3 Theosis, 3 Birth, 3 Dimensional Fisher, 3 Raigeki, 3 Cosmic Cyclone, and 3 Prosperity. For the side deck, it's 1 Rivalry of the Warlords, 1 Dark Bribe, 2 Dimensional Fisher, 2 Dimensional Barrier, I apologize, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 3 Solemn Judgment, 3 Evenly Matched, and 3 Lava Golem. However, the 3 Solemn Judgments are being replaced by a counter trap called Mind Over Matter. That is a rare dawning out of the Dueling Genesis, so I've already ordered my playset in the mail, so these are going to be cut and replaced because they essentially do the same thing, but you don't have to cut your life points in half, which is extremely vital in time games. For the extra deck, 1 Baron, 1 Black Luster Soldier Link, 1 Little Knight, 1 Zeus, 1 Sky Crisis, 2 Shang, 2 Big Eye, 3 Annihilation, and 3 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. It was really like having this back at 3. I did miss the 3rd Shang. I'm thinking about maybe finding a way to proc in a 3rd Shang, because I really did miss the 3rd Shang against the Centurion player today. Alright, so that is the deck profile. We'll go ahead and crack these prize support packs here for you. So we did get an ultra rare. Vanquish sold Jiaolong, however you pronounce that. So not that bad. A ultra rare out of 2 packs is pretty good. And an XYZ Armor Fortress. I actually need this card, so I'm actually happy that out of all the supers that I got that one. So not too bad. Pretty decent super and an ultra there for the Age of Overlord. Now, before we go through these, the winter cherries and the Allure, one Allure and one Winter Cherries were pulled from other players that were competing in the event. So there's not going to be a super, good chance I'm going to pull an Alti, but we'll kind of see here with the ratios. Also, on the Age of Overlord, I believe this was the same pack. So now that the new set is out, I don't think that the store that hosted the tournament has gotten any more of this set, because now it's a set old. I did pull a quarter century Sinful Spoils, original spoils, out of the same box. I'm pretty sure it's the same box, because again, I don't believe they ordered more of this product. So that was already pulled potentially from this box. So anyway, ratios and whatnot. So we got a super here for the first OTS. Another Ninja Super. Beaver, I'm a huge Sprite lover, so I'll take the Super Beaver. That's pretty nice. Super, and for the final OTS, we actually got a Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. I think this is a really underrated card. Obviously, this card's not worth anything right now. It's very, very affordable, but this card is, I love Floodgates, and this is really, really good. It's actually really good against Kashtira, surprisingly enough. It's really undervalued, so I'm actually stocking up on these. There was obviously the original prints, there's first edition Altis, which look really nice too. Very pricey, but not too bad. So not too bad out of 5 OTS. It's an older OTS, and 2 Age of Overlords. I was pretty plucked over, but pretty awesome. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with the deck. Again, second place is pretty good. It's a very small, only 6 players, so not too crazy, but it just goes to show, for all this, for a $5 entry, I got to open up 7 packs is pretty cool. Always support your locals. It doesn't matter, I think when players think that a locals is too small, or it's not worth their time, or whatever it may be, it doesn't matter how small the locals is. It always has the potential to be worth it, and you can proc some pretty awesome things, especially if you can make it to the top ranks here. So just goes to show, to participate in every local, doesn't matter how small it is, always support your local OTS stores, and get as much practice in as much as you guys can. Diversify yourselves as players, and diversify your experience in the game, and it'll be all around just a great time for you. That is all I have for you guys. This has been a showcasing by Autumn's Allure. My name is the White Mexican, and I will see you in the next video.